Hey guys, it's Oberstadt, and today it is finally crunch time. It is my reunion football game tonight. I have braided my hair, I've got my jewelry on, I am dressed, I've got my boots on, and now is time for makeup. I did a heavy regime with my powders, or not my powders, but my oils and stuff for my face, because I knew that I have very super dry skin, and my face has been freaking out for the past 2 days. It's been super dry. And so I went ahead, I've got 2 different oils on my face right now. I've got an eye cream and then 2 different moisturizers. So this is, and I've been testing out a couple of different theories for trying not to get flashback for photos and whatnot. And I think I've found a trick. Now granted, it still looks lighter in photos, but that's because the area kind of is lighter. So it's not quite as bad as it was with some of the other powders. I have tried different concealers. I have tried different correctors. I've tried 3 different powders. Even the new one that I just bought, all it wants to do is completely dry out my skin. So with that being said, everything that I'm using, I'll have to link down below. That is the Makeup Revolution corrector in yellow, a dark banana. Now what I did yesterday, and I tried using a brush with it, and it didn't kind of turn out that great. But I'm going to apply it with a brush, and then I'm going to go back in with my finger. This is actually foundation. I'm going to just stab myself in the eye. Woo. This is my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation that I'm using to do this. And I'm going to do a little bit with the brush, but the brush kind of tears up my skin. Kind of color my nose a little bit. I'm just trying to get the rest of the product off. And then I'm going to go back in with my finger, a little bit of product, and just kind of pat it where I know I need the coverage, and then I will go in with my beauty blender. And for whatever reason, this foundation does not like the moisturizer under my eyes, because right now my under eyes are burned. But it gave me the prettiest look, the prettiest finish. And that brush that I use is also very abrasive on my skin, so it could also be the brush pissing my skin off. I'm going to be wearing a full face helmet to and fro, hence the hair being braided. Still looks like I need. I got sleep last night, but when I went to bed, I was so freaking wore out. It's been such a busy week. So even though you've kind of seen this eye look before, I figured I'd go ahead and just do kind of a chit chat. Get ready with me, not like I need to, because I spent 4 hours on a live stream earlier today. Go me. But it was just one of those, in order to kind of de-stress and decompress, and kind of from the week that I've had, I kind of had to do a live stream and just kind of yammer on about nothing and half the time. And the stream was 2 minutes behind. A full 2 minutes would go by before what I had said would end up coming up on screen. So there's that. I'm going to be using the Coty Airspun Extra Translucent whatever powder. This little guy is dry. So I have found that working with this powder, and I'm really pressing it in the skin, that I don't have, number one, I don't lose as much coverage as I would with other powders, but it doesn't cause as much flashback. Now if I leave it on my skin, yes it does. because I know I'm going to be blowing my nose a whole lot. My nose is already red. All right, so I get it put on with the butt of it, and then I turn the sponge around. And then I look and see if I need help anywhere else. And then I make sure any lines or whatever on my eyelids are also taken care of. And I have a breakout right here that's healing. Then I take my powder brush and I like dust over everything to kick off any extra powder. Then I break out the Stanza Beauty sponge. This is like my holy grail sponge when it comes to like pressing things into the skin. It keeps my powder from looking powdery on the skin. And for whatever reason, it helps press everything into my skin so it doesn't look like I've got a whole bunch of kickback. So now that that's done, I'm going to grab an eyeliner. I'm going to put a little bit of blush on, and then I'm going to bronze, and then I will highlight and then probably blush again. I've been noticing that, where's my blush brush? I've been noticing that my blush seems to have been running off my face lately in the steps that I've been doing. Usually I do bronzer, then blush, then highlight, and kind of do it in those orders. So I'm kind of going to go a little ham on my blush. Plus I'm going to have a full face helmet on, so it's going to hit me like here and back on my face. So I know it looks like much, like right now. So just give me a minute. It'll get there. It'll look fine, I promise. L'Oreal Lumi Bronze. And again, a lot of this is going to get rubbed off too. And then I take my big Wet n Wild. I don't know if this is a powder brush or foundation brush or whatever, but now for highlight, I did grab something not in my shop, my stash, and there's a reason for that. This is the ABH Aurora palette, and this has an orange highlighter in it because my school colors are orange and white. Hence again, the orange lipstick. That's why I've got so much orange going on. I'm not done with that yet. Okay, now that that's all on, I then press over it with my sponge. And then I go in with my spray. I either use my Rose Hydrating Spray or the Pixie Glow Mist. While my face still has moisture on it, I'm going to go into Luna up here at the top. I don't know how late the game is going to go, but I tell you what, if they have to turn the outside lights on at any point, you're going to be able to see me. Highlight. We'll highlight it. I've got no highlight on. All right. Now, if you look, it looks like my blush is kind of like meh. It's okay. So that's good. Now for brows, I'm going to be taking my J-Cat brow pencil and just filling them in a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be using my ABH clear brow gel with it or not. Again, helmet, it'll probably mess with my brows. But the good thing is I already have natural brows, so I ain't too worried about it. Alright, so I debated on what I wanted to do. I think I'm going to try the DTLA liner in my upper waterline. It's been a while since I've used this. I don't know how it'll work. I picked up blood on my eyelashes. And I'm not worried about the little blue marks of eyeliner on my eyelids right now. Alright, now for the exit liner from ColourPop, which is their white liner for my lower waterline. Looks like there's some navy blue down there too. Turning it into like a light blue color. Alright, for eyes, I'm going to go into the Aries palette. I'm grabbing this orange right here. I'm going to go ham with it. I'm just taking some of the powder off that brush, and I'm going to blend up here. So it has like a hue of orange going all the way up. Now if you notice that you kind of blended away some of your other line, that's fine. Just kind of go back in and add it in. When I was in high school, I lettered for multiple things. But you know, they only give you one letter. And I couldn't afford the $200 and whatever for a letter jacket. So I still have my letter. It's never been put on anything though. And the, looking for a brush for a shimmer. Lexi 245? Yes, ma'am. It's kind of funny, but I lettered in band, 4-H, FFA, and show choir. I'm taking ombre up here. It's this like iridescent white from my brow bone. I think I'm going to take a little bit of sparkling too, just to give it a little bit of a yellow orange hue. Alright. Now for the Galaxy Chic palette, I think I've got something in my eye. No, it's an eyelash. This eye over here, I have like 3 eyelashes that are growing down and they're driving me nuts. I'm going into Venus, and this is a dry brush, by the way. Dry. See that? Ooh, dry. It's going all over my lid. Which is why I said I didn't care about that navy blue liner being up there. I ain't done with that eye yet, but I'm gonna go boop. Get the orange on this eye. Alright, now we're coming in with the big guns. Finger. And that just kind of blends everything out and smooths it out so it doesn't look chunky. Alright, now with everything that we decorated with orange, like my nose, my under eye area. I'm going to go back into this palette for that ombre shade. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of sparkling and put that over it as well. And taking this and going back into Venus, I'm going to put a little up here. And then I'm going to go into the ABH highlighter and grab that Lyra shade and a little bit of Luna. Yeah, I'm going to grab a little bit of Luna and put it in the center as well. Oh crap. Hello. Is she bright? ABH shadow gave me a little bit. I gotta fall out. Oh well. Now, this lip color's been on for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of wipe it off and then reapply it. I still have to brush my teeth anyways. But I'm gonna reapply it. I better brush my teeth first. We'll put that over there because I got some dry skin on my lips, and you can see where it is because it's like stuck in it. All right, let me go ahead and brush my mascara, and then brush my teeth. I was gonna do, I don't know, I might do navy blue liner on my, we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, let me brush my teeth and then I'll be right back. Okay, teeth are brushed, ready for lipstick. I think I might just do a little bit of liner on my tight line. Nothing wants to stick to the center of my lip today. I think I'm going to do a little bit of liner. Now I'm like sporting Gator colors, which is perfectly okay with me because I'm a Gators fan. But navy blue and like gold is the colors for the Panthers. So just figured I'd throw a little bit of blue in there for them. But this is it. This is everything. And as you can see, the blush doesn't look quite as... But I'm probably just going to throw this in my pocket. And here's my shirt. It says Witch and Famous on it. And I gotta get my stuff strapped in. I even pulled a belly ring from inventory that is, you can't even see it. It's orange and white, or orange and clear. It's a Aurora Borealis. It's one that I made for another team, but it works. Hide my weapon. Just in case you guys ever see me in public or you worry about my safety in public, you don't have to. because most people never see that. Anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. This is my look for my reunion football game. Again, it is my birthday today. I am 39, and it's been 20 years since I went to high school. Actually, it's been longer than that, but because I left high school early because I did cosmetology school. So anyways, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you later.